Hi James, it's nice to see you again. I'm just following up on some questions from our previous conversation, so I thank you for meeting with me today. My hopes are that after our session, you'll have some helpful tools and knowledge that will help to assist you to find credible resources and information online when looking up or researching information regarding thyroid cancer and Hashimoto's thyroiditis. As you're aware, it can be very overwhelming when looking up information online, especially sponsored websites and businesses trying to advertise their products. It is extremely important that you have the knowledge on how to determine what websites are credible and which websites to stay away from. There is a very good tool that I use when determining if a website is credible or not. It is called the CRAP tool, and it is a test that you can use on resources you find to determine whether or not the information provided is accurate and credible or not. I'm going to start by going through the CRAP tool with you today. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me at any time. At the end of our session, I can send you a copy of the CRAP tool so you can use it with future research. The first part we will look at in the CRAP tool is the C, and it stands for the currency of the information. You're going to want to look at the timeliness of the information. Looking at when the facts are published or posted is key. Another thing to keep in mind is if the currency of the data has been revised or updated. Depending on the topic, some older information may still be relevant, but be sure that the links required are still working properly. If the links you click don't work, it's probably a sign that the website you're pulling information from may not be that reliable. Next, we are moving on to the R aspect of the CRAP tool. The R stands for the relevance of the information. You want to look at whether the information you're researching is relevant on the topic you're learning about, and if it answers the question you have. When doing this, it is important that the information you're reading is at an appropriate academic level for you, and you aren't just reading medical jargon that doesn't make any sense. Understanding what you're reading is always extremely important. The next letter of the CRAP tool is the A, and it stands for the authority. This looks at the source of the information. This allows us to understand who the author is, the publisher, the source, or the sponsor, and what their credentials are, and if there is any contact information. Often the URL can help to reveal the source too. An example of this is .com or .org. A hint that I often give out is that anyone can make a website, so .com websites may need to be reviewed more thoroughly to ensure that the information provided is credible. Next, we'll move on to the second A of the CRAP tool, and it stands for accuracy. This helps us question how accurate the source is. Where is the information coming from? Is it supported by evidence? Has it been peer-reviewed? If other sources provide the same ideas? And lastly, if there are any grammar issues that can be indicated that this hasn't been peer-reviewed. The last part of the CRAP tool is the P, and it stands for purpose. We need to ask ourselves what the purpose of this information is, and if the information is factual or opinion-based. It is important to keep in mind to look for any potential biases that may be included in the information you're researching. That wraps up the CRAP tool and how it is used for research analysis, and it'll help you in the future when you're doing your own research. Moving on, I did find a website that is relevant to you in the thyroid cancer. The website that I came across is the Canadian Cancer Society's Thyroid Cancer. This website includes a plethora of information directly related to you and has information including radioactive iodine treatment and hormone management. The society has an impressive, well-educated, and experienced board of directors, and it is regularly medically reviewed to ensure information is up to date. This website user is friendly and directed towards patients, which would allow you to explore a large variety of topics at your own pace. The evidence found on this website is relevant to you because it's Canadian, so it reflects the statistics and treatments that will be available to you. The Canadian Cancer Society website does touch on Hashimoto's thyroiditis in the glossary. However, I would recommend for you to go to the Johns Hopkins website to find more information on the Hashimoto's. The website is published by the Johns Hopkins University Hospital and Health System in 2021 and can provide you with lots of information that you know can be trusted. I did use the CRAP tool to verify both these were good sources. I also noticed that there's no biases or spelling errors within the sources. I hope that these resources will help you in your research in the future. If you have any other questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email or my work phone number. I wish you all the best with your health and in your research. Thank you for meeting with me today. Take care, James.